I'm Pat Hindle with Signal Integrity Journal, and I'm here at DesignCon 2018 with Mahyar Vahabzadeh. He's the market segment manager at Rogers Corporation. So what are some of the trends you're seeing in the high-speed digital laminate market today?
Sure. So a lot of the trends we're seeing here at the show is a big focus on signal integrity and power integrity. As the serial data rates continue to increase, we're seeing a lot of demonstrations and hardware here around 56 gigabit per channel, with the move going to the future 112 gigabit per channel. And so there's a lot of focus on really improving signal integrity, minimizing the loss, and we're having tighter overall loss budgets in these systems as speeds continue to increase. So we're looking at chips, connectors, and also the PCB material that all kind of come together and try to minimize the overall insertion loss of a system at higher data rates.
And so I noticed that Al Horn gave a paper on the effects of conductive profiles. Can you maybe sum up what that was about?
Sure. So he did a paper yesterday that was very well attended. The paper is going to be available on our tech support hub for download for anybody that goes to our website and registers. Really the focus on that paper was to show that how much impact copper roughness has on signal capacitance impedance at higher speeds. And what we found is that at higher frequencies, of course, the impact of the copper profile plays a more significant role in the overall insertion loss of a system and a transmission line. And we're finding that, in fact, the rolled copper that we're using on some of our newer materials performs like ideal smooth copper in a high-speed scenario.
And you have released your Extreme Speed RO1200 now. How is that going, and what makes that material unique for this market?
Sure. So with the Extreme Speed RO1200 family, what we've done is we've developed a material set of laminate and bond ply targeted at these new higher data rates. So we're targeting 56 gigabit per channel and future 112 gigabit per channel data rates, and trying to keep that technology on copper-clad laminate. So as you see around the show, there's a lot of demonstrations where some of the there's modifications or improvements, technology improvements made on the connector side, on the chip side, and then you have some loss budget that's allocated to the board material. And what they're finding is that the loss of the board materials are sometimes too high. So what they're doing is actually shrinking some of those boards and taking the signals off board. So you're seeing a lot of cabling solutions to try to minimize the insertion loss of the system. Well, with RO1200, we've developed a material set that it allows you to keep those long signal lines on traditional PCB type structures, and that's really where the benefit is. So we have an extremely low loss resin system, ultra smooth copper to minimize any impact of copper to the overall system loss. And like I said, it's a very extremely low loss system, DK of around 3, DF of 0015 or better for the laminate at high frequencies, and the bond ply DF is actually about 0010.
Great. Sounds like it should be very useful in the market. Thank you for talking to us today from
Thanks,
DesignCon 2018.